Hello everyone, welcome back to Sober Reviews. So this is again a very similar video to my last one, but I want to get much more into details and explain what I've noticed in last many days of using this projector. So since this been a fully automatic projector, and I have used other projectors which are smart projector which has it's a 720p smart projector, and there is a LG Cinebeam projector that I have used for almost for 5 to 6 years. I have used three of such projectors. So I wanted to give some glimpse of what I've noticed, something that might help you to determine whether you should buy this projector. So firstly, this projector costed me 11,000 rupees in a sale, and I'm using 100-inch screen. So this is me standing in front, and exactly you can see the size of my hand here. So it's almost the size of you in the YouTube. So that's how big it is, and this is a silver screen. It is placed on my wall with support of nails on a door, and this is struck behind a white projector screen. So let me get you closer, and let me show you. There is a white screen behind this. So basically I can flip this and I can stick it. This silver screen is being stick to this projector with the help of a double tape. As you can see, there are a lot of folds and a few damages on the screen. So since this been a screen for I think I have it almost for 7 years now. uh, so that's the reason of wear and tear. And my projector is placed here, and I wanted to show you something which you should be aware of. This projector attract this crazy, so I would suggest you to have it covered or buy a lens cap. If not, please keep it clean. I try to keep it clean by placing a cloth or on top of this and try to protect it from dust. But I left it to show you how much dust it can attract in a single day. So this much of dust it attracted, and it also depends on where you are living in. I live in a Bangalore city, so that's the reason I have this issue, and I prefer to see this in this angle. And I would also not like to see it in widescreen. I'm going to discuss much more into the screen, what type of screen you should use and what should be a requirement. And do not I would suggest not to project this on any type of wall, either it could be white, gray, whatever it is. But try to buy a good projector screen, and it's going to give an amazing experience. Don't waste your experience, just don't limit that experience. There is a chance and high potential of having this projector and setting it up into a very beautiful home theater experience. Don't just limit it. If you're going to spend 11,000 just for the projector, I would suggest you to just extend it little more to enhance the experience of watching this. And something I would like to also mention here is uh, uh, many people don't like to spend it on good sound system, and they try to just get adjusted with whatever comes with the projector. That's the least you can expect. It's same listening music on your phone loudspeaker. Either get a good headset, or get good speakers to experience uh, good sound quality when you're listening. So okay, this is a silver screen, and you have to sit in a certain angle to get good resolution. So right now I'm almost in 90 degrees. As I move little front, it gets darker. Oh, I'm sorry, my gimbal. Oh, okay, gimbal. So right now it's going to get darker and darker. Maybe the phone is trying to adjust the brightness, but basically, as you can see, the behind the screen it was not visible, the wall and all. Now you can see, but my camera is trying to adjust to the brightness. But this is quite gets darker the from the angle you see it. So this is a wall screen, and yeah, let me get into the app. So first thing is this inbuilt OS, the Android 13 is very slow for the operations that I do. I don't like to watch YouTube on the default YouTube app because it has a lot of ads. I would like to have like third party app which doesn't give me ad experience or anything, because the whole reason I have this projector is to have a good movie experience. I don't want to see same thing like what I see on TV or phone. So when I watch a music video, I would like that music video to be just uninterrupted. So I install SnapTube, so and have installed Streamio into the projector, so that I can watch multiple media. So those who know what is Streamio should explore it. Sorry, those who don't know, you should explore it if you are into this space of entertainment and would like to watch tons of movies. So read about it, you will understand. I also have installed ATV launcher to get rid of this default launcher, which I'm not a good fan. And it also gives me access to internal settings. That's where I can disable and make my project a little more smooth in terms of performance. I tried installing VLC, it couldn't support, so I installed similar app. So the reason why I wanted to say here something about this is here. Okay, so what happens is that when you connect your projector to a 2.1 system, or just like with the aux you connect to a stereo system, whatever movie has a 5.1 audio will not be supported or played through the projector. So this is one audio issue which will be there in terms of you play it in any app. It could be Hotstar, it could be your VLC, sorry, not VLC, your file manager, or you play it through any streaming app. If you play 5.1 and you don't have a 5.1 decoder, it's going to be produce no sound at all. So it's better to install a app like VLC or any multimedia app. If you are playing through hard disk, I would suggest you to install this app, so that you will not have any issues with the volume. And coming to the second point, so this is something you should understand. Sharing to this projector, you need to install few different apps. The app that you are currently seeing transcreen will not be allowed to install on Android apps. So there is some issue in terms of supporting these apps. So I completely ignored this feature. Like, I have not tried it, I have not tried connecting through my tab, because whatever I want to play, I already have it through my apps. So this is a waste. And now you can see my screen has folds, and there are little marks over there, because it's been damaged with multiple usages and storage. And there are little folds which I try to correct, but I will try to correct in my next thing. I keep doing it. So now something to do with settings. So this is something it bothers very much whenever you place your projector. If you are going to do it daily, it's going to be a nonsense for you. But if you are someone who keeps it fixed, you don't need to worry. But someone who is going to move it every day, so they're going to have issues. The problem is with the keystone correction. So even though you try to correct it multiple times, even though it has a auto, I would say I'm not really satisfied with it, because every time it does it doesn't correct properly. So I think it might work very well on wall, but or white screen, but on silver screen it's really struggling to auto correct it. And I felt that future is of no use for me, because I don't move it on a daily basis, or I don't need to be worried about the project getting moved. So because I placed it on a very standard thing, unless I move it manually, there is no way that projector will move. And I hate this feature of having the automated focus, or say the focus adjustment through the remote. So currently I'm actually using a different remote. This is a 720p H5 320 pixel, sorry, H5 320 projector. But this remote that comes with the projector has this focus button, which will auto correct, but there are blurry corners, but it could have been really nice. I mean, like, for me at least, if they have given a manual adjustment for the I mean, like, for this focus and all. And I hate the fact that there are no uh, uh, any buttons on the projector, because every time you have to carry the remote, and if there is like, chance of missing the remote, you will be stuck with just turning on the projector and just staring at it. That's all. Like, you will not be able to operate it anything else apart from just starting it. So I think something should be looked at. And in terms of sound, I don't prefer to play it through the like, sound whatever comes from that. But, like, here are of three modes that you can do it. So this is standard mode, theater mode, and classical mode. Depending on your setup, I would suggest you to select one. So I just want to show you how this projector performs in terms of, like, with external stick like Alexa. One thing I like is this same remote works for Alexa, so it's a really convenient task for me to browse through. Instead of changing two remotes, I can just use my one remote to operate the both the devices. And this is a snap tube, so using snap tube I can watch any kind of content without any issue of having like, any copyright issue. So I'm connecting my earphones right now because it's midnight, close to midnight. So that's the reason I'm using my earphones to have good experience. And like, yeah, I usually hear the sound through my speakers, and it really well. And I'm happy with this projector, especially it gives me that feeling of having 100-inch screen. Whatever the folds are there, once the screen becomes dark, it like, disappears. When there is complete white I mean, like, projection on my screen, that's when I see the problem with the folds and that little marks coming up. But apart from that, like, I have no issues. So if you're thinking to buy this projector, I would suggest you to get a good screen as well. Check the ratio of the screen, understand the ratio. I'm not going to explain that into this video, but understand the ratio. And understand, like, what's your need, what's your budget. Take the, like, best one possible, like, which within the budget. So the screen that I'm sticking, the silver screen that you see is I think 5x the price of what it is struck onto the white screen. And white screen looks like crap, like, trust me. Like, it doesn't matter this is 1080p or 720p, it still looks dull. So even my 720p pixel looks amazing on the silver screen. So that's how difference it will make depending on the screen. So hope this video has been helpful. Go look into it. It's a really good investment institute. Like, I'm really happy with this purchase. So I would suggest everyone who likes to enjoy the movie experience should go and get this projector. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye bye.